Now this is our special sauce, and I don't want anybody to really think that we're pandering to DAP, which is DAP. This up here, and where I am, is called Draft Attack, but in many parts of the country it's known as Peel and Seal, or Seal and Peel, or just removable weather strip caulking. And it's important because water is sneaky, water is molecular. And what happens is that if there is an opportunity for water to get in between our gasket and whatever you're trying to protect, it's going to find it. So this just goes in a caulking gun. It's perfectly clear. And I'm going to show you without actually doing it, because you just run a bead down here. Now the bead that you're running is between the gasket and the building, right at this edge. In this case, it's probably going to cover the whole thing. So you just run a bead all the way down, and especially, folks, down here in the bottom corner. You want to make sure that you cover that, and right along the edge in the front, and make sure that these areas where the gaskets join is covered. So not up here, but down here is where you want it. This seal between the gasket and the panel is very secure, so you don't need to worry about that. So that's what you want to do with the DAP. Now what it does is it will seal all the irregularities between the gasket and the panel. It's just a fail-safe. Now once you've added the DAP, just take your finger and run it down here. That'll just force it a little bit up against the gasket, and make sure that you've got a good seal. Take a good look at it afterwards. It's the same kind of thing as you'll find between your bathtub and your bathtub wall, so it's not an unusual technique. And make sure that you've got all the little nooks and crannies filled in, and you'll have an outstanding result as a result of it. So it's DAP. We're not going to supply it because I really don't want to pack it, ship it, charge you extra for it, add to your cost. This is something that you can get at your local hardware store. And again, I don't want you to be in a position where you have to order stuff specially from us and wait for us to ship it to you in the delivery time and that kind of thing. If you run out of DAP, I want you to be able to go and get it quickly. Again, it's the same kind of thing with the anchors. They're available locally. We'll tell you what to get, how to use them, the whole bit. But if you can't find one, or the kids threw them in the swimming pool or whatever, and you can't find them, you should be able to go out in a heartbeat and pick up whatever you need. It's the same thing with the roof. It's a piece of molding. I'll tell you what it is. Now, no point in me building that for you, cutting it to length, and turning $5 into 25. I just don't want to do that. So we'll supply you with all of the elements that are patented, that are important to you, and we'll ask you to go get the other little pieces, and they won't be expensive. Will be as reasonable as possible. So as I mentioned, we'll show you some different videos later on, including the tank test, but now I want to talk to you about where to buy this.